And so March-on Sesshin 2021 comes to a close. A truly historic session led by our beloved abbot, Shinge Roshi and Chigon Roshi, who did a wonderful job of placing our tradition and our present moment in its historical context. Chigon Roshi, speaking of the Chinese ancestors, Shinge Roshi recounting the inspiring life and times of Soen Roshi, who did so much to help bring the Dharma to our country. History is the history of impermanence. It's the history of dukkha, unsatisfactoriness. It's the history of not self. And we saw this in so many examples. Soen Roshi, who has now joined the majority. The history of the tsunami and nuclear disaster in Fukushima 10 years ago. And more recently, the history of the COVID-19 pandemic, which caused the cancellation of March-on Sesshin last year. But each crisis carries within it the seeds of opportunity. And this year, the March-on Sesshin truly is a historic session, our first true hybrid physical and digital session. It was so good to see Shinge Roshi once again at Hoenji, once again able to offer incense, food, fruit, sweets, and tea in the memory of Soen Roshi. And to see the monks and students at Daibosatsu Zendo, and to see all of the beautiful faces and the luminous presence of so many Sangha members all around the country and even all around the world, brought together digitally. This is our first true hybrid session. I know that it won't be our last. And all of us are hoping sometime soon to be able to gather together again at the monastery, at Hoenji, at New York Zendo, to feel the warmth of each other's physical presence. But at the same time, this crisis has brought us the opportunity to be together digitally in a way that has transformed many people's practice and opened up new possibilities for our sanghas, for our Zen Study Society, for our personal practice. And I have to thank all those who made this possible. Of course, our teachers, Shigan Roshi, Shinge Roshi, the officers at Hoenji, Jikijitsu, Joke, Ino, and all those who work behind the scenes to make the digital presence possible. History is always a little bit messy. And so there were some technical glitches. But these are the growth pains that are necessary to bring something new into the world. It's with great appreciation that I salute Myogen, Kushu, Jiraku, and all those who made this possible. March on. March on throughout history. March on with deep commitment and appreciation for each other, for this practice, for the Dharma. March on.